Oh, thank goodness. You're awake. You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to Chapter 17 of the recap and analysis video of the FF7 Remake in comparison to the original game. A vast majority of this chapter is a spin on the original content as far as the gameplay itself is concerned. In the original game, on floors 67 and 68, you fight off Hojo's specimens to rescue Aerith and meet Red 13. In Chapter 17 for the remake, although you've already rescued Aerith and Red 13, you still need to escape from Hojo's lab. So he spends a good majority of the chapter toying with you and making you fight his various experiments. I'm not going to cover the fighting to get out of the lab, but I will show the key sequences that are part of the story, and then bring it back together when the original game and the remake storylines converge again.
By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Nope. Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop. Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
Oh, great. These assholes again. Probably some Shinra science experiment.
Whispers. Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these Whispers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit. I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith!
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the Whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird. What is that?
Genova.
Mother. Together, we will reclaim our world.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this! Cloud?
Tell me, is it really you?
Don't deny me. Embrace me. A touching reunion.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
If there was any doubt left about Sephiroth being alive or not, it is confirmed with this sequence. He is interested in Genova, and he physically severs the bridge. The other members clearly see him too, so there's no longer just hallucinations happening. In the original game, there's still no notion of his existence until a little bit later. This is a different approach, given the first game was so much about creating mysticism about this iconic villain. This game does not do that and gets more straight to the matter.
What the hell's going on?
Who would?
We may find out soon.
Let's go.
After a significant amount of fighting in the lab, the team comes across a trail of blood. In the remake, this happens by default, but in the original game, Avalanche was captured by Shinra and the Turks, and basically they were incarcerated. And then they wake up the next day to see the trail of blood, and they are released. Because the differences are enough between the original and the remake, let's show how this occurred in the real original game. And here's how the sequence turns out in the remake.
Help me! Well, well, well. Pull me up! I'll give you all the money you want! I have killed plenty of it! Thing is, I don't want your money. Please. Just let me live. Everything you want can be yours. I'm a man of modest dreams. Dropping you from 70 stories up would get me damn near to good. But not all the way. You want something more, don't you? More than this right here? Talk to me again like you know me.
Barrett! Stop it!
You're gonna get on TV and tell them. Tell them what you did to Sector 7. That it was you who killed all those people. Then, you're gonna tell them the truth about Avalanche. That Avalanche ain't Wu-Tai or anybody's puppet. That Avalanche fights for the people, the planet. That we fight to hold Shinra to account for its crimes. That is Avalanche. The filthy sewer rats who brought down a Goliath. You tell him that.
Is that really all you want? For your names to be cleared? That is what matters most to you? More than shutting down the reactors? Than the future of the planet itself?
Huh? Damn.
You're lying to yourself even now. Truth, justice, honor, freedom. Vain indulgences everyone. Picture it. Picture a world without Shinra, without Mako energy. A stagnant, impotent world. Now picture a natural disaster. Who would help the people? Help them recover and rebuild? You? With their old world ruined, will they thank you for the new? I'm going to give you a chance. One last opportunity to consider what your principles are truly worth. But bear in mind that time is of the essence.
And what about you, Mr. President? What are your vaunted principles?
What principles? Did you understand even a single word of what I told you? I know what I want, and I take it. I take advantage of whatever I can, and discard that which I cannot. There is no room for sentiment or guilt.
You son of a bitch!
Barret!
The source of everything.
As you can see, there are drastic differences between the remake and the original game. In the original, the president is somewhat mysteriously killed, and Palmer is the only one to attest that Sephiroth indeed murdered him. In the remake, Palmer sees Sephiroth prior and his warnings are ignored. The team quickly meets Rufus and gets his intro speech in the original game, but in the remake we witnessed President Shinra getting murdered by Sephiroth after giving a grand speech about who he really is. Sephiroth then proceeds to stab a heated Barret. The Whisperers, as you can see, instantly try and save Barret's life and change the threads of fate should he die. They make no attempt to try and revive the president. Sephiroth then leaves behind a brand new Genova called Genova Dreamweaver. In the original, this is not one of the variants that you even fight.
think so.
This death was not the one ordained for you by fate.
Thanks.
Genova Dreamweaver is defeated, and somewhat interesting to note, somehow it is the reincarnation of Marco, the same reunion member that we encountered in Chapter 3 with the number 49 on his arm. Sephiroth is intent on saving this body, and you can tell that he is aware of the Whispers as he tossed them aside with his sword earlier. Barrett gets revived by the Whisper, and as Red 13 points out, it was not his time to die. Cloud goes after Sephiroth here, and yet it is another trick. This is not Sephiroth, but the Genova reunion member that we encountered in Chapter 8. It's worth noting that both of these reunion members made a point to touch Cloud, which perhaps was a source of their power. Anyway, Cloud gets ready to meet and face Rufus and Dark Nation.
Shit. Sure you want to do this personally, boss?
If it ain't Rufus Shinra, heir to the throne himself.
Yep.
Stop.
The hell I will. We can finish off the family here and now.
Take Aerith and get out of here. I'll buy you guys some time.
I can stay here, back you up.
Barrett. I'm asking you. Please.
Well, fine. Have it your way then. But you better be right behind us.
You're a soldier, aren't you? Which, of course, would mean that I own you.
Ex-soldier. I quit.
Secure the others. Just the two of us. Well, maybe three.
Let's get this over with.
Don't. Not bad.
Let's finish this.
Not even.
You're mine. Now it's just the two of us.
Let's make it a night to remember.
It's on. Gotta give it my all. I could end this, here and now.
No, not quite. Tonight marks a new beginning. For Shinra!
You gotta be better than this. If you're gonna play the hero.
Think they can manage on their own?
You've seen them both in action. You know they can. Besides... What was that? Gotta believe they made it out.
I hope so.
Damn it.
Hey.
Screw it. We gotta go back.
Hey.
What, Red? Get down!
We're cool. Everything's cool. Ah! Barrett! Not again! You can't stop me! For Biggs! For Jesse! Tifa! And Barrett too! I'm sorry, Cloud. Just tell me that I made a difference.
Hey, still in one piece?
Yeah, somehow.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
After Cloud defeats Rufus and Dark Nation, Barrett, Aerith, and Red 13 are left to contend with their own boss. This boss you also play in the original game, and in the remake, this was an extremely frustrating boss on hard mode, especially since it was near the end of the chapter, and you're using 2 party members that you do not even use a bunch. But once you're able to finally take down this mech of a menace, the team finally reunites.
Too bright? You jittery? Too bright? Get him! One more shot! Too bright?
Damn! Does it feel good to be alive?
Quite. But we could still die later tonight.
Nah.
Cloud and Tifa could be dead already.
The hell they are.
And we need to find a way we can all escape, and quickly.
You're right. Let's go.
All we gotta do now is find the others.
We have them surrounded, sir.
Yes, I can see that. It was only a matter of time. Here we are. So then, what is this ragtag group of misfits I see before me? Avalanche!
Local florist.
Lab rat dog.
And where are the rest of you? Up your ass. Charming, though not what I would have chosen as my last words. Secure the Ancient, but feel free to kill both the idiot and the dog. Aerith, you saved my Marlene. Now, it's time I return the favor.
Wait!
Just when Heidegger believes he has the team beat and surrounded, Cloud comes to save the day on a motorcycle. Because it's such an iconic scene, here's how the video sequence was in the original game. As you can see, the CGI sequence back in the day was pretty badass. The team escapes Shinra, and that's how the lengthy Chapter 17 ends. There's a lot to tackle in Chapter 17 between Genova Dreamweaver, the Sephiroth-like clones with the reunion members, and the Whispers saving Barrett's life. Hopefully you enjoyed this recap and analysis video of Chapter 17, and it's time to tackle the final chapter of the remake, Chapter 18.